lovely sunny day. Just it's nice in the shade. Got my drone in the bag. In fact, it's really quite nice in the sun. Police cars, that's all I keep hearing. I don't know if it's a bad omen. Perfect flying weather. Check out the sky. Even got my shorts on. It's that warm. Going to go up to pardon me, for the gas. Go up to where I fly right off in the middle of nowhere. Hello there in the chat room, how are you? So it's a bit bright. Where are we going? We're going about a 10-minute walk that way. Basically there's a lay-by up there where I can fly my drone right off. You can see right across the fields. Saying that, I've only ever flown it at night. So it'd be interesting. Normally at night I'm not really paying much attention to the screen on the monitor. I'm looking at the drone. Whereas during the daytime, obviously there's more to look at. Take a bit of video, take a few photos, because this is perfect weather. And we're also just fly right out. You can go for 10k, about 6.4 miles. But you've got to have it in a visual line of sight. But what we'll also do, we'll also see if I can break my speed record. Because it's so warm, the air, obviously the drone's going to travel quicker. But it's supposed to do 38 mile an hour, but I've had 43. Wait till the proper summertime's here. Trying to hit the 50 mile an hour mark. Some of them do like 80 mile an hour. The homemade ones, the homebrew ones, do like 100 mile an hour. It's crazy. I quite like just whacking it in sports mode. Once I get up, once I get up, I'll just open it right up in sports mode. Wow. What a lovely day. I think we're still in February. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I've got my shorts on. Still time to snow. Yeah, definitely still time to snow. Feels nice with the sun on my back. All we've had since Christmas is just fucking rain. Excuse me, English. It's been pissing down since Christmas. There we go, look. Should have brought the blow up boat up here. Loads of fucking traffic, look. I've got to take a bit of video as well for the Stop Building on Our Fucking Village group, which I've offered my services to. In fact, we will look at the banner, which is there's banners everywhere. There's one up here. They're trying to build loads more houses behind this Hadlow Park here. One of about 6 developments trying to do. I'm just going to really bug them with my drone and annoy them. Legally, of course. There we go, look. And this is it, guys. This is my little village, but look what they're trying to do. 120 there, 101 there, low question mark there, 85, 57. And they're doing that all over Kent. Which is why we're going to the march in Maidstone. Yeah, the Garden of England, they're just fucking invading us. This is a little farming village, man. They can fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, they just take. It's just unreal. Don't get me wrong. Don't mind a few houses. You know what I mean? Don't mind a few houses here and there. About fucking 500, 600, 700. This is a little farming village, man. We ain't got the infrastructure for all that shit. Certainly haven't got the schools. We've got my old school, which is Hadlow Primary School, and then you've got another little school, which is a community rural school. Yeah. This is where it's all going on. More land wanted. All in there. It's all going off. Been here all my life, man. Been here all my life. Never seen so much bollocks. The last development I saw was like the paddock in Marshall Gardens when they built that when I was a kid. But this just out completely eclipses that. But the funny thing is, a couple of years back, they were banding around the idea of building, and there was a big petition, and the council turned it down. Suddenly, 2 years later, they've agreed. People have been paid off. Well, all I know is I'm going to fly my drone all over their building sites. The good thing is, I can come down into their building site within reason. Obviously I can't go flying around a fucking digger or anything like that, but I know what I'm allowed to do. But yeah, don't need them houses, man. Go and build them in Essex or somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Sorry to anyone who's from Essex. Yeah, this is countryside, man. Fucking won't be soon. You wouldn't believe it. This road here, right? When I was growing up, you could play football in there. You could play football out there, man. Now you just get run down. Right, Joe. See, quite posh houses up here. It's where you have loads of money to live along this bit. I'm just from the council estate. And again, I went to school with a lot of girls that had lived along this way, like rich parents. A lot of farmers' daughters and farmers and all that. That's all they are around here. Oh look, someone right where I want to fly. There's someone right where part where I fly, look. He's either having his lunch or he's a kid. That's all good. I can fly from just anywhere up there. In fact, we'll take a look at one of the building sites that's going to be coming out. It's springing up everywhere, man. And the mad thing is, it's all over Kent, man. It's all over Kent. They're trying to turn some villages like into towns. What's that all about? Oh, that's a highways agency. I might go and say, wake up, mate. That's all good. We can fly from down there. But basically, I fly right over that way. But we can do it from up here. I think he's just having a little break. Or we can go along there and give it some fucking hell. Sucked in the road, man. Can't want to slow down. Sorry about my language. Yeah, fly right over there. But we can also fly uphill this way. Get off this main road. See, normally I fly at night just there. It's quite quiet. Get the odd lorry and that tear through, but loads of caravans. Anyway, you'll see another opposition banner up here as well. There's loads of them. The sad thing is all these houses won't be for the likes of me or any of my friends. They'll probably be just complete outsiders. I'm all for a little bit of a development here and there, but not when they just bundling hundreds in. Fly right over that way. I'm pretty sure I'm the only drone pilot in the village. How about that? Here comes a tractor. Just show you the tractor. tractor coming along here. Gosh. A couple more months and all the tractors will be going around. That's all it is all around it, it's just farms. Yeah, we'll go up here, fly up the hill. Get off this main road, man. So I can hear myself think now. Can you buy you and your kids a KFC? Not really. If you were starving, I might buy you something to eat. But it wouldn't be a KFC. There you go. Anyway, you should have gone to the McDonald's. Cheeseburger and chips. Plus I've got no way of purchasing you a burger. I've got no idea where you are. This is more like it. So they're going to build all up here as well, man. Oh, it's just horrendous, isn't it? Fucking hell. This village is just not going to look anything like anybody's seen before. Traffic is already really horrendous. And I had a look at the area up here. It's all floodplains, man. Look at this. Can you see all that water over there? That's all just flooded everywhere. Yet they're building on it. Like I said before, though, they've got shit for brains. They don't know the area. Well, I do. We'll have a look in these ditches. I bet they're all just full up with water. There's too much water comes running down the lane. We're in a valley. It all just runs down. But no one's fucking worked that out yet. Just gets saturated around here, the land does. Yet they'll sell the house and then fucking they'll all be crying when it floods. And it will flood. It's just a matter of time. I've seen it before. And they're doing it fucking in the next village up from me, in the next village up from them, right across Kent. Which is why there's been is it like a march or been planned for Maidstone? So we're going to be going to that. Otherwise, if no one stands up, man, for the countryside, there won't be no countryside. It'll just be a concrete jungle, man. Fucking. I was just walking down here. I was walking down here. Yeah. Hiya. She saw me. Get these old countryside boppers, man. Think they're fucking Nigel Mansell. Old cricket club. Dates back to 1747. low cricket. Just fly out there. Yep. Very old. This is where we're going to go. End of this road, just fly right up the hill. Oxon Oak. Fly right up that, over that. Going to have to go up quite high though. I think I maxed out a couple of times at 120. Plus I got my return to home anyway, set at about 90. Because there's so many fucking trees and things around here. You have to go right up, I do. That way you know you ain't going to crash, man, isn't it? That's why people crash in that. Because they set their return to home too low. Keep an eye on these fucking cars coming down here. There's normally a big dog that barks here when I walk past at night. It sounds like he wants to come out and eat me. Sounds like a Doberman or something, I don't know. He's a big old boy. He sounds it. Or girl. All in their 4x4s, cruising around. It's where the rich people live out here. You've got all the riffraff live in the village where I come from. You've got these little posh little places. Some people, some of them ain't posh. This is where we're going. We're going right up there. So if you flew over there, we just lose. Well, you wouldn't lose line of sight. You could fly right over them trees. What I like to do is just get it right up, but then just open it up, flat out. At 100 metres, you're not going to come across anything. Pylons, anything like that, you'd be higher than them. But I get warnings when I'm near things like that. I can still fly there, but it just warns me. Obviously, if you're flying around. I see one geezer on YouTube, fucking hell, man. He was in this country as well, man. I suppose he ain't been arrested. He's flying his drone, he flew right into a fucking, like, big electricity pylon. What a knobhead. I could see him closing in on the fucking wires and that. You've either got to go right, well, to be honest, you've got to go right up above them, because you also got to look out for magnetic, big sources of sort of magnets, which that is. Send your drone crazy. So, you know, I wouldn't go under it, I'd go over it, I think. Hiya. Hello. So hello to all these people. That's what we do in the countryside. Good morning. Except they're all posh and I'm not. Here we go. They're going to be building all over there. Got to watch them come round there. They come round the corner like fucking out in the centre. That's where we're going, right up there. See, that looks quite low. I see a plane yesterday, it was definitely down low, man. I definitely could have got higher than it. It's quite deceptive. This is where we're going. Oh look, chemicals in the sky. It's alright to say that. Some of these people that think there's fucking chemicals in this coming out of the jets, they don't know how jet engines work. Look, see that water there? It's going right along now. Slow down, mate. Oh, fucking... So people get killed. Yeah. Don't know if you can see all that mistletoe in them trees. See that there? Shit, like I started a thingamajig there. Right, here we go, look. Yeah. Ditches are just filled up with shit. See, the farmers used to get paid for clearing the ditches out. They don't anymore. That's what we're going to be building, all on that. You know what I mean? Have they even thought about the wildlife? What things live around here? They're just pen pushers, man, with big checkbooks. Let's make loads of money. Let's turn the Garden of England into the concrete jungle of England. Wow, this is nice out in this bit. Got to walk into the traffic, man. Yeah, look that. See all that water? That's all just full up. It's all running off the fields. You're never going to stop that. Look at that. You're never going to stop here. They're building on it. You see that there? It goes right over all the way along here. It's like a river. Right the way along the hedge line. It's quite deep actually. Yet they'll build there, think it's all good. The thing is, you've got to build fucking everywhere. Because what happens is where we're in a valley, as you can see, wherever we're going up, all the water just drains down into the village. But they might not know that. I only know because fucking I've been here all my life and my old man was born here, so he sort of fed me what he knows as well. Yeah, look, that's all just underwater. And a lot of it's greenbelt land, which don't mean a lot really, it just means they have to have like an inquiry. Or as you can. I don't know who that is. He's turning around, is he? Get ready to fucking jump through his windscreen. He's turning around and somebody's coming this way. And we're back again. We're back again. So I've just seen a couple of my pals, man. I've never seen so many people up around here. Anyway, check all that water. That's where we're going to fly, right up there. Yeah, just talking to two of my pals for ages. We'll have to take off over here and then fly there, I think. Don't know what's with all the cars today. Normally you don't get many cars around here. It's really too dangerous to take off there. I have to take off around here. We'll go up here. If we take off low to the ground, just drift out of here, possibly. We don't really want to take off on. Oh, it's all just flooded. So normally it's at night, man. There's no cars anywhere. I'm going to go along here a bit and take off down here. I can always come on this way and then go out that way. See me old mate Paul. And another of my old mates. What's with all the traffic, man? I just have to get I don't know what they're doing. I suppose I want to go over there, but don't know if that woman's alright. Some girl stopped there. I was going to ask if she's alright. I don't know if she's alright or not. Let's get back in the car. So I don't know what she was doing. Tell you what, I might go to where I was earlier, see if that van's gone, because there's just too many cars down here. You might see actually, she was pointing to the back of her car, she's just about to drive by. Or she reverse, I don't know. Hello Dave, how you doing? Here she comes. Oh, she's had a crash, mate. Something's whacked along the side of her car. Fucking traffic round here, man. If I could take off from here. Should have enough time. It would just be that way though. And again, this goes where it was. It's a nice day for it anyway. Gotta be walking into the traffic. It's really hot, it's about 19. Suspicious people parked up around here. Literally, they're in the middle of nowhere. They stick out like a fucking sore thumb to me. Got to put up with that noise on the main road. I start charging them all fucking noise tax. Fuels noise tax. Fucking litter everywhere, man. Stella tin over there. People that don't even come from around here, but just drive by and throw it out the fucking window. Take your shit back with you. That back shit over there, look. Someone walking along here, who's it? Someone with green wellies, it's the Green Welly Brigade. Dogging? No, mate, only on a Friday. Dogging's for Friday nights. No, there's a couple of dogging spots right up there. Not that I've ever been, but I wouldn't really be into that. Anyway, mate, you know all the best spots. Little dog. Hi, you want to what?
Isn't it glorious?
Yeah, you want to watch all these cars? There's a lot more traffic.
Yeah, that's why I
going
went
around.
this side instead of that side.
Yeah, there's a lot around today.
Thank you.
No problem. Middle class lady. Dr. Pepper. Get over them trees. No, I'm going to get it up. Just not along here at the minute. Well, it's because I'm used to flying at night. I take off down here and round the corner, and there's just no one about. But when I fly at night, I don't really look at the controller. I'm looking at the drone. Whereas during the day, I'm looking at the controller at where we are. Whereas at night, I just get right up in the sky. I can see my light. Sometimes it disappears, but then it appears again. And all I've got to do is have it in a visual line of sight and be able to, what I've got to actually be able to say is what way round the drone is, which I can. When I can't see the light flashing, it means the drone's pointing towards me. If I can see the light flashing, it means the drone is pointing in that way in front of me. But obviously nobody's going to jump out and go, "Oi, can't see your drone." And again, it's quite good with the DJI ones. You know they're going to come back. The return to home function is pretty good and pretty accurate. It's only when people override the return to home, because what'll happen in the end is you'll get a depleted battery and it'll just be a forced landing, which is not too bad. What it'll do then is just go down, but it'll land safely. But then you don't know where the drone is, but you got Find My Drone on your controller, which tells you exactly where it is. But again, you could come unstuck because it could land anywhere, somebody's garden. Police. It's the police. Going along the main road there. We'll just take off from the main road, fuck it. I'll take off from the path. Don't really get anyone walking along there. Just got to navigate your way through a few trees. Who's that pulled in there? Do you want to be on my video? Cars coming from everywhere. Some youth. Oh, he nearly crashed there. Missed that. I'd be bottling away. Bit of noise. Oh. Whiz over the road. See if we can beat the speed record. We've got to match 43 miles an hour. I reckon we can. Supposed to do 38, but I've had 43. You go up in the DJI range, the next range up, they do about 60 mile an hour. Not that we're allowed to do 60 mile an hour. Officially. Yeah, some countries have banned drones altogether. You're not even allowed to fly a drone. In fact, Britain is leading the way, very lenient. We're allowed to do quite a bit. Especially when you're got a class 0 drone, same as what I am. So I can fly in an A-class category, which is over people that are not even in my video, over private houses, near to people. The only thing I can't go really near to is a big crowd that can't get out of the way. So somewhere like outside a concert, people are waiting to go in, then I can't go over them. Yeah. Then again, even the Mini 4K, the camera capabilities are pretty good. Fucking hell, man. Ah, look at all these cars, mate. Fucking start charging them all, man. The hot farm, but can I fly over prison? No. You, when you're out, if you tapped on your app, you'd be in a red warning, a no-fly zone. I can fly over a police station, but I can't fly over an airport. Because obviously the prisoners was having little packages dropped off at the cell windows by drone. But I think they've got their own drones now that go out and intercept the bad drones. The police have got quite a good drone squad. Each station, big station, will have a little drone squad, like officers who are just good at the drone. That's all they do is drones. Yeah. Must be good money as well on the drone team. But the police use big old drones, man. Big 90-mile-an-hour in the sky drones. They also use DJI drones, the police. Yep, I think we've got a space. Well, you could fly over a prison, but they wouldn't necessarily know where you are. I can control my drone 6 miles away. I'd like to have that in visual line of sight. Here we go, look, nobody there. That bloke's had his sandwiches and he's gone. Happy day. Just there, that's where I'm going. I'll show you where I fly. This is where I come at night. I put my little radio there. And I'll zoom out over there to show you where I actually fly. I'll go for quite a way as well. Good few miles. Basically right over there. I'll have to go right over there. Just right up in the sky. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute.